What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Sanctuary of Satisfaction. It's time for this week's episode. It's not just life-changing, it's also lunch-changing. Special edition here, Braves Phillies today. We took the game yesterday, but we're going to take it today too. So I'm going to show you guys my chopped chili cheese dogs. I'm TD. It's TD's Boom Barbecue. No sexy chicken today, so no Robbie today. I'm flying solo. How's everybody doing today? Nobody wants to join me on this Braves Phillies day. Even that troublemaker Isaac, who has single-handedly pretty much like killed our entire season. But he didn't want to come over today. He was too busy doing that thing called working. He couldn't do. So anyways, everybody, welcome to the Sanctuary of Satisfaction. I'm TD. It's TD's Brew and Barbecue. As you know, my content is free, so please like, follow, share, and subscribe. I'm TD, and this is what I do. I am here to show you guys my recipes. My content is free. Please tell a friend. Let them know to put some TDs in your face. We make a great product, so if you choose to support it, please get to makelovetoyourmeat.com or you can get to tdsbrewandbarbecue.com. You can also check out some local stores, check those out, and you can pick up the products there. My goal is to show you a recipe that you can knock out within an hour to 90 minutes every day, any day of the week. So let's get to it. I'm going to show you guys my chopped chili cheese dogs. All right, so this is going to be a chili cheese dog, but it's going to be a chopped Philly cheese dog. Like a Philly cheese steak, like a chopped cheese, but a chopped chili cheese dog. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get these dogs going. Not a ton of prep in here. I do got some nice buns over here. We'll get to those in a minute. But what I got here is some quarter-pound jumbo hot dogs, and I'm going to move my camera first. Very quick, like out here to the Napoleon. I got the Napoleon cranked up right now. It is rocking at a mere 700 degrees Fahrenheit. So the Napoleon is cranking. The reason it's cranking is that I wanted to make sure that I got my skillet piping hot, and I'm gonna turn down the outside burners on it and keep the middle ones cranked. Now, I didn't clean this from the previous cook the other day, but I got it nice and hot right now. So we're gonna get ready. Whew, this thing is super hot. I'm gonna have to use my glove on the handle. Plus we're sitting out in 100-degree heat right now. So how's everybody doing? I don't have anybody to moderate the chat. If you're in the chat, please say hello. I would love to see who all is in the chat today. Just let me know, say hello, and let me know what your favorite sports team, if you like, anything like that. As you guys know, I'm a Braves fan, so that's how this one's going to go down today. So here we go. We got my skillet piping hot. Now I am going to add a tiny little bit of oil to it, just so that way I don't have anything. Where is my beef tallow? So that way I don't have anything stick, but I'm going to make sure that we got a nice coating on our skillet. These things are going to be awesome. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a couple dogs here. And now, like I said, I like to use the quarter pound dogs. The bigger the beef. Hey, I don't judge on the size of your meat. Make love to your meat. That's your preference. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to chop up a couple pieces like you would if it was hot dog burn-ins, but this thing is super hot. So let's just go ahead, add these in here just like that. All right. And like I said, I'm going to chop them up a little bit. Here, I'm going to do it right here. So that way we ain't got any issues with the heat, all right? And I want to get a good sear on the hot dog, right? Because that's the best part of the hot dog. Now, again, you ask, why are we cutting up hot dogs and why are we chopping them? What's up, Bart? What's up, Michael? How's it going? Why are we chopping them? Why are we cutting up hot dogs? Why? Well, if it's a Philly cheesesteak and you do anything other than the traditional style of Philly cheesesteak, every Philly fan just gets pissed. Well, guess what? This is something that I can use. So if you guys know, every season I come up with a recipe here and it's like a chopped Philly cheese, something like that. Anything I can do to insult what we got, what we know, shit, this thing is way hot, what we consider the Philly cheesesteak, which is an awesome sandwich. But as a Braves fan, when it's Braves Phillies time, shit, this thing is super, super, super hot. So I'm going to turn this down a minute here. Yeah, I did. It is so hot standing out here in this sun. and I'm by myself. No Robbie today. What we want to do is we are going to chop up all of these dogs. We're going to chop it up into, this is what we're going to use as our meat. Damn, that is hot. This is what we're going to use in our meat in our chili dog sauce. So, all right. So let these fry up here. Damn, they are bouncing out like crazy. I've lost a couple. Gemma, Maya, they're going to dig them. We'll get them out there in just a moment. So, but I got this up right here. We're going to chop it up a little bit more. Let me get another glove on. See, even the glove is getting the heat from the sun right now. Shit, it is so hot. So let's do it like this. Chop. This is why you chop. Oh. Yeah, right here. Don't hate on my chop, dude. That's my Braves you're talking about. If Robbie was here, he would hate on it because he doesn't like that shit. But he's not. All right, so here we go. Look at this chopped chili dogs. We're going to get our chopped chili dogs here. We're going to get a sear all over these dogs right now. Oh, damn, that is hot. Let me move this back a tiny bit. And I'm going to let them go for just a moment here while we get a little bit more of a sear on these chili dogs, on these dogs here. So let me check out the chat real quick. Michael Wells, what's up, bud? How's it going, man? Bart Banning, I know where those 5-star dogs are made. Actually, yes, I do. They are made in Oklahoma. I'm almost positive on that one. Bar S, yeah, Bar S is one of the best dogs out there. Hello, this is looking like a great dinner idea, especially for the grandkids. Oh, they're going to love this one. They're going to love this one, Sherry. So definitely put this one into a save. The recipe is there. The way I set my lives up and my cooks up is I set it up so that way, if you want, you can screenshot the shopping list that is in there when I do the shopping list, but you can screenshot that shopping list. And then what you do is you take that to the store, you come home, and then your next step is to get everything prepped and lined up. And then what you're going to do is that you can follow along. You can follow along on with the live, and you can basically prepare this with me and walk and basically step-by-step process of how it's done. So I'm going to crank it up a little bit here. I'm not searing my meat anymore. It's still going to be pretty hot, but we're going to go a few more minutes here. How's this? So you guys say this is looking like a great idea. Now, how is this? Now, what kind of dogs would you guys use? Like I said, I like to use 1/4 pound all beef because that's what I use. And another good thing is that it's a great portion for pretty much a small family. Unless, I mean, my kids, most of your kids grow out of that age where they don't eat hot dogs anymore. Yeah, that's especially my kids. They grow out of that age. No hot dogs, no chicken nuggets, all that stuff right there. All right, so now I got that cranked up. I'm going to fry these up a little bit more. I had to turn it down because I couldn't work the meat. It was getting too hot. So only all beef. Yeah, only all beef. That's what you got to have right there. That's my kind of dog. And you guys see, I got an old hat out. We're breaking that juju for the Braves today. So let me grab my can opener. Yeah, this one's going to be pretty hot and pretty fast. I'm going to stand in the sun for most of the show today. And now once we really get these guys frying, this is where we're going to doctor them up here. All right. And this is how you doctor them up. So I didn't actually realize this too long ago. You know, it's funny because everybody in Texas, oh, team no beans. Tell me if you're team no beans in your chili or if you like a hot dog sauce or whatever it is. But what I'm saying is let me know which team you're on, because I can tell you this, it's kind of funny when you read the ingredients of hot dog sauce and chili with no beans, they actually use a protein or a ground up bean to actually make the meat in your chili dog sauce or your hot dog sauce, whichever it is. All right, so now we're getting a really good sear on there. Our edges of our hot dogs are all getting some nice sear on it. Like I said, I got to crank it up a little bit more, but I got to have to move over here. It's a little hot at the moment here. This is a perfect one-pan dish. Absolutely, it is going to be a one-pan dish. And as soon as we get the sear that we want on these hot dogs, because what's the best part of the hot dog? The best part of the hot dog is the sear. It is absolutely the sear. Now, if I was doing this over charcoal, I would actually grill the dogs and then I would place them in the frying pan and chop them up. The reason I would do that is because I want the grill and the char and the smoke flavor from the either the charcoal or the wood, whichever it is that we're cooking it on. But today, since I was just using the gas grill, I didn't see any reason to char them up and bring them in there and then chop them up. But damn, this is getting hot again. So there we go. Now you guys see that? Now you can kind of see here. There we go. Every hot dog is starting. This is kind of like a spam, I guess. Kind of like spam. We're spamming all over those Philly cheesesteaks today. So let's take a peek at this real quick. All right, how are we doing here? How are we doing? How's that looking? I can't get too close because damn it is too hot. That's okay. I'll give you guys another shot in a minute. Oh shit, dude, that camera is going to get super hot and I don't want that right now. So we got the sear on all of our hot dogs, our mashed hot dog, our chopped hot dogs. Now, seriously, here we go, guys. Now this is just Wolf Brand chili hot dog sauce. That's it. And the only reason why I'm using Wolf Brand chili hot dog sauce is that's pretty much all I got. That was the best one I got here. So what I'm going to do is I don't think I'm going to use the whole can. I think I'm just going to use about half of it. I don't know. Whoops. There went that. I'm actually trying to use the whole can, right? This is the whole can. All right. So let's just go ahead and put it in there. That's probably what I'm going to end up having to do anyways, is the whole can of chili. And here we go. Where is my spoon? So now let's start mixing this up, okay? So now we're going to mix it up. And no, I have not, Robbie is not here, but no, I have not used one of my products yet, which I will here in just a moment. What we want this to be a really thick consistency, not quite a chili. We want it to be more of a, almost like a taco meat. You want it to be thick enough that it's warm enough. You're going to put it on top of your chili dogs. So I guess, yes, you do want it to be thick like chili. So this is pretty warm. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these two burners off on the bottom so that way it doesn't burn or stick to my pan anymore. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this out flat and kind of even out the this is the chili dog mixture. This is the chopped chili dog mixture, all right? So I lay that out flat. And remember, your hot dogs are already cooked, so it's not really going to be a big deal. And so you lay that out flat, and we got my grill heating up from the outside. So what I want to do is holy shit, dude, I can't even put the damn glove on. It's so hot right there. All right, I'm going to leave this in here, and we're going to let this thing get nice and toasty and let it start bubbling up. We want to simmer. We want a nice simmer. Let me see here. Yeah, hey, it's the perfect one-pan dish. Looks good. So here we go. One of the next secrets on the chili dogs, I'm going to get some stuff out of here real quick while I'm over here. And a drink. Holy shit, it's hot. And let me grab a couple of my buns, all right? Sorry, like I said, I'm running solo today. So I'm gonna load these up. I'm gonna double fist these chili dogs, but we are flying solo today. All right, so let me open up my buns. And what I wanna do is I wanna open up my buns. And I know I haven't moved my camera yet, but just a second, I'm going to be right back over to that grill. So here we go. Yeah, we got our buns here. And so what I did here is I got some sub rolls, some white sub rolls. These are some Wonder Bread white sub rolls. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open them up like this. I've already cut them in half, so we want it to be pretty flat. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set this bad boy. Whoops. Let me grab my beef tallow. And I'm going to hit it with some beef tallow just to get some brownness on my bread here. We want it to sit kind of flat. There we go. Now, how much more can you insult the Philly cheese? I don't know, but we're going to find out. That's basically what we're here to do today. Braves, Phillies tonight. I think it's Max Fried and Aaron Nola. So this should be the Aces lining up tonight. So should be pretty good. Should be a pretty good game. Bro, I'm going to do this with my homemade chili. Yes, dude, awesome. What a great idea, Sherry. And also, this would probably be a great idea with the two of everything chili, which is another great recipe that I have here. That is super quick, super easy weeknight stuff. So, all right. So I don't want my bread. Oops, come on. There we go. I got a nice toast on that one. And I got a little bit of a toast on that one. There we go. That's going to be fine with me. All right, let's see how hot we're getting here. Yep. Holy shit, dude. I think we might be eating hot dogs. Wrong. Holy shit. Good. Now, the chili is hot. The chili is warm. And it's going to melt my cheese. Now, I'm not looking to keep it bubbling because it's right at about the consistency that I want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up some of my slices of cheese. So another crazy thing, dude, we are definitely missing the program on a lot of stuff because, dude, I saw the price of Kraft singles today. And holy shit, dude, that is insane. It's like $7 for a package of Kraft singles, which is pretty crazy. I did not realize that that's how much a package of Kraft singles actually runs. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to keep piling slices of cheese on the top. If you want to use Cheese Whiz, go ahead. That's a Philly thing, which is totally fine. But the best part of the chopped cheeses is the amount of cheese that you get to put in to your mixture here. And like I said, this is something that I usually just come up with some kind of crazy bullshit reason to insult the Philly in a nice way. Not really. I don't really give a shit. If you're from Philly and you're watching this, dude, I hope that you take this to the heart. It's like Italians and pineapple on pizza, man. You don't get those Philly cheesesteaks right, man. Those Philadelphians, they will come after you. And that's what we want. That's what we want. We want those Philadelphians to come after us, man. So this is basically, this is something that I try to do a couple times a year. Usually it's the playoffs, and it hasn't worked out too well the past 2 times. So here we go. We're going to cover this in slices of cheese. All right. Oh, damn, dude. I almost got it completely covered without. There we go. All right. Perfect. So yeah, this bun could use a tiny bit more heat on it. This one too. I'm going to put them right back right here. And we're going to close this. And we're going to let it go for just a minute. Let me get all my stuff set up on this side. And then we're going to get ready to mix up our cheese, our chili cheese mixture. And then we're going to make our sandwiches. All right. One thing that I like to top mine off with, Campfire Candy, Southern mustard, diced onions, just like you would if it was a bowl of chili, some sour cream as well. Like I said, just like you would if it was a bowl of chili, this is how you would dress it up. Another good thing is crushed up corn chips on the top, which is what I was going to grab today. But since it wasn't on my list, I totally forgot it. Ginger ale is $9.99 for a 6-pack here in Florida. Wow, that's crazy. Ginger ale. There we go. Now our buns, and see where we're getting all the melty cheese is starting to bubble up right there. Let's finish them strong. Here we go. So I'm going to load these 2 up in one bowl here because I don't know, that's about how I'm going to have to serve it here. As a double crony. Nope, I'm going to do one at a time. One at a time, double crony here. Hell yeah, these are going to be perfect. Perfect. So now that we're getting that cheese nice and melty, here's the next part. This is why chopped cheese, what you're going to do is you got all the chop, you chop up the meat, and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to mix it all together again. All right. And feel free, if you feel that it gets a little too thick, feel free to add some milk. Either your chili is too thick or you have too much cheese. So there isn't a such thing as too much cheese. There's just a such thing as not enough liquid in your mix to make the cheese super cheesy. And so here we go. You can leave it in kind of a swirl, but the goal is to make it one kind of a really, really good mixture. And I'm turning all my burners off because this guy is perfect. All right. Oh God, this is one thing that I do love. If you like a sandwich that is nothing but just fat and carbs, dude, the chopped cheese is where it's at. And this is going to be the chopped chili cheese. Okay, so let me bring this over here. I'm going to show you guys real quick, and I'll move it over to the other side. It's going to be quick. Look at that. Wow. I told you, gonna be quick. Gonna be quick. Damn, that is super hot. Close the grill. As always, make sure your propane tank is turned off. All right. So again, another quick one today. All right. Who is ready for this now, right? Who's ready for this? So I got my buns here. I got a nice toast on my buns. Look at that. They look pretty good. All right. So here we go. We're going to build these bad boys up. One of the first things I like to use, and let me, I dropped this earlier and I set it outside and I got to clean off the top. There we go. So one thing that I do, I use Southern mustard on all of my chili dogs, on my hot dogs, all that stuff. Anything you put mustard on or in, anything you put barbecue sauce on or in, that's what we're going to do. And so I'm going to take some here and I'm going to drizzle it right on the top of my bun. I want the Southern mustard in there. I don't want... You're going to put another dose in there if you want. Feel free to use as much Southern mustard as you want because it's really hard not to use a lot. All right. So now let's get in here. Let's take our chopped cheese mixture and look at this. This chopped cheese mixture is a fantastic mixture. And what I'm going to do, let me see how close I can get. See, that's how you know it's a good consistency. See how it just falls? Yeah. There you go. Look at that right there. We're going to put this inside here just like we would if it was a hot dog. Just pile it right inside there. Look at that. This is the chopped chili cheese dog. Let's see here. How much fuller do I want that one? Look at that, dude. Look at this. Look at this chopped chili cheese dog. How awesome is that thing? All right. So I'm going to make another one. Chance is at the warehouse. I'm going to hook him up since Robbie didn't come over here today. Let's get another great shot of that chopped chili cheese dog pour here. And again, this is chopped up hot dogs. These are 1/4 pound hot dogs with chili dog sauce. And look at that go. See, it's a little thick, but that's okay. That's what we want. That's what we want. So if you want it a little thinner, again, maybe remember me saying add milk. All right, so here we go. We're going to pile this in here just like we would if it was a big, badass chili dog. And let me move this over to the other side so it's out of my way. Guys, I love chopped cheeses. I love doing the chop. Game 4, World Series 2021, Braves, Astros. Braves take it. It was amazing, amazing game. But I cannot tell you enough. One of the greatest moments that I've ever experienced in my life was in the top of the ninth in the World Series. Whenever there's a pitching change, when there's a pitching change in the middle of the inning at Truist Park, they turn off all the lights and everyone brings out their phone and does the chop. So that is possibly one of the greatest moments of my life because that moment was freaking awesome. And I was so happy that I got to spend it there with my wife. All right, so here we go. I got some Southern mustard. This is it. Now, if you want to add anything else to it, go right ahead. I'm going to drizzle a little bit more Southern mustard. Why? Because the mustard is one of the best parts of the chili dog. If you're not putting mustard on your chili dog, you are definitely missing out on that one. All right. Now I got some regular chopped white onion. Nothing fancy, just chopped white onion. We're going to pile that right there on the top. And then next, this is where you can get super fancy. You can do it however you want. This is some sour cream, and I'm going to do a couple drizzles of sour cream. Dude, I love sour cream on my chili, so that's how I'm treating this like a chili dog. Great idea for football Sundays. Speaking of football Sundays, we are coming back on September 8th for Bears and Titans. So get ready, everybody. The Bears halftime quick recipe show is coming back. And again, this will be the 5th season. So I have been doing the Bears halftime show every Bears game, every halftime of every Chicago Bears game for 5 seasons. So pretty awesome. Look at this Campfire Candy. Holy shit, that's a big one. I don't want that. I want to use little pieces here. So I got some Campfire Candy. Now these are candied jalapenos and Vidalia onion. These are the private stock, so these do come and go as as we progress throughout the year. All right. And there's a jalapeno there. I'm getting like shaky. I'm so hungry right now. All right, cool. One more jalapeno on that side, right? Oops. On this one right here. Perfect. Perfect. Ah, dude, these things are so badass. So yeah, here's the next thing you can do. More cheese, shredded cheese over the top if you want. My fault's on that, but yeah, so let's check these out. And this is exactly how this bad boy goes down. All right, let's see. Now when I make my dogs, now you're not doing it right. If you're not making your dog to the point where you got to take it, you can't take it head on. You got to hit it from the side. That's how you know you made a good dog right there. So let's check this bad boy out. You ready? I'm not going to drop anything on here today, but look at this. Is this not a beast of a chili dog? Look at that. Oh, let's get it centered. Badass, right? How's that looking? Take that, Philly. Take that, Philly. Chopped chili cheese dogs right here. Chopped chili cheese dogs. Take that, Philly. Now there's only one thing left to do. Let me get this recentered again. Everybody, is everyone stoked about this? If you're going to try these, definitely try these. Tag me in the picture. Tag me in the comments. Like I said, I've never actually made these, but anything I can do to just straight up smack the Philly cheesesteak in the face, which is an awesome fucking sandwich. Anything I can do to smack the Phillies in the face, that's how I'm going to do it. So let's put these TDs in our face. And how the hell am I going to take it down? Remember, I got to take it from the side, not straight on, right? I can't even talk. I cannot talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I want everyone to know we have been eating chili cheese dogs wrong our entire lives. Yeah. Wow. I got to finish. Otherwise, the thing about it is you can't talk. It's so thick. Nothing but fat and carbs, right? That's what we want. Game day stuff. Holy shit, man. This one is definitely coming back. I don't know if it's going to come back for the football halftime show, but I'm probably going to have to make this again. Maybe when the Phillies and the Braves catch each other in the playoffs. Now, you guys want to see the middle of that? Look at this bad boy. Look at that. Let's get right there. Center it up. Look at that. Booyah. Now look at that. Oh, great. Wow, man. All I got to say, we've been eating chili dogs wrong our entire lives. Everybody, thank you guys for joining. I apologize for not being able to keep up with the chat. I was flying solo today, knocked one out today right here. Braves, Phillies tonight, 5:20 Mountain Standard Time. Gonna get to watch that one. Just make sure you guys chop on, everybody. All right. So this is the chopped chili cheese dogs. Make these. And I just want everyone to know, put some TDs in your face. Thanks for watching, everybody. Share this video.